I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find a broom, but then I got high. My room's still messed up, and I know why. 'Cause I got high, 'cause I got high, 'cause I got high. Da 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 da. So yeah, welcome everybody. Oh, it appears that my chat box is still scuffed. How unfortunate. But yeah, hi everybody. Paige again. Glad to see you're all in the chat, including Jeremy7599 and Amtrak Fan 19. Shoot, was it Easter already? I've lost track of the time. I know April Fool's was 17 days ago, but I really hadn't put much thought into it, even though I probably should have. But yeah, let's just try to see if we can fix the chat. Hey, Jess Keith. Well, I what? Oh yeah, we can certainly do that. Let me just reduce the crop to the left. Scoot this over. Okay. Just gonna copy that. Okay. Oh yeah, I can certainly look at those two. Because we're in the office hours, we are more than capable of doing that. Come on. Let's see. Transform, edit, transform. That's not what I was looking for. Here it is. Yeah, that didn't do it. But yeah, I've got my fedora. I was hoping to get a stat track fedora, but unfortunately, I didn't have the time for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna copy this chat, paste it over here. Scoot it down. Delete this. Let's grab the chat again, scoot it up. And yeah, I think this should do it for now. I'm just gonna have to keep troubleshooting because, you know, things get complicated. The falconer loses its bird and things fall apart. And here's the other one. Scoot that bad boy here. Wait, is this a new one or is this the old one? This is the old one. This is the new one. Okay. Okay. But where was I? Web browser. Yep, it's that time again. Anyway. Need to make some adjustments. Find the correct web browser page. If I can find it. Should be here somewhere. Sorry, I'm still cooking. Ah, there it is. Oh dear. Oh, sweet heavens. Oh, sweet heavens. What is going on? And now I seem to be lagging. Oh, there it is. Come on. My mouse isn't doing anything. I swear this is so hopeless. Stupid lag. I don't know, I probably need to clean out my PC at this point. Because it does not want to cooperate. Like, transform. Reset transform. Okay. That's an improvement. That is an improvement. Now just gotta bring it around town. Okay, maybe not. Come on, please remember me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is where the cursed trains are gonna be. Just gonna scoot this over. And a little bit up. A little bit more. Okay. And then we can scoot this back in again. Almost there. Close enough. Okay, now I can check everybody's posts. Let's start with the Benny Boy Discord. And this was from last week, so this must be this week. Beech Grove, Indiana. Amtrak has announced the purchase of ST-70 Max to replace the Dash 8s and AMP 15s for yard service. I mean, that are in yard service. I'm not sure if that's real or if that's supposed to be a joke, but whatever the case, this is just strange. Like, is that even the correct paint scheme for this generation or phase of Amtrak? Last I checked, no. And oh boy, I feel like this is very familiar, but maybe not familiar enough. Oof. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gotta hurt. And we got the door open on the nose here. Norfolk Southern. Ooh, I don't like this color scheme. This one, pretty inoffensive, and this is a repost. Now this is a really scuffed photo because it looks so old. And of course Caltrans, because why not? Okay. And of course we've got the Zephyr as Amtrak. I feel like wasn't that posted before? I swear. That let's see. Mamma mia, what is this? The Central Oregon and Pacific. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Where do I begin? Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can just go back where I left off. Obviously, I won't do that because I have things to do and stuff to see. Let's see. This was the 6th. Today is the 18th, so yeah, I need to really scroll down quite a bit to pick up where I left off. See, the 10th. That's familiar, that's familiar, that's familiar. Is this familiar? The 13th. What was Saturday of last week? Yeah, Saturday, yeah, that was the 13th. This was posted at 12:59 a.m. Was there anything else? Yeah, no, this is probably where we left off. So I'll just mark that down. We'll be able to head over to Jess Keast and see the posts there. I see what you did there. It's not my fault that OBS is acting up on me again. I swear, I really need to figure out all the technical issues because I shouldn't have to uh I shouldn't have to log in over and over again every time I want to stream. Let's see, just to let Paige know, this locomotive ain't a demonstrator. It's a Ferromex AC44C6M in primer paint. If you look closely, it has the FXE reporting marks. Oh, good point. Good point. Nothing wrong with primer, it's just a sign that something is a work in progress. Nah, they turned my Norfolk Southern 4851 into an Indian locomotive. I'm just, my brain is just thinking directly over to that one song from like 2008. What was it? Tunak Tune? Or was it Tunak Tunak Tune? I don't know. It'll come to me, but I don't want to get claimed, so I'm not going to play it. We got Pepsi, or in my opinion, Bepis. We've got big train big train wrecks and roadblocks, including the crushed Maxwell incidents. But Maxwell is fine. Oh, so that's Maxwell. And that's supposed to be Maxwell as well, but it's pretty indiscernible. Oh no, what's this? What on earth am I looking at? And let's see. 50 subs! Meanwhile, I love playing playing with dynamites in Roblox Dead Rails. Yeah, that is a quick way to just stop existing. Not recommended. 0 out of 10. Oh, how I love messing around with tanker trucks and trains in the Crash Town games thing on Roblox. There's a whole game dedicated to that? Why am I not surprised? Hot Wheels Railroad returns, Ferromex. More sneak peeks. Sneak peeks. What are you doing, Step Loco? What are you doing there, Step Loco? Okay, let's see. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Let's see. Oh, you found it. It was hiding under the bed. Of course it was. Much like the elusive cat. And this is from this is another leak for a Roblox game. So let's head on over to Jeremy to see what kind of shenanigans they've been up to. So where did I leave off? Where? Oh yeah, this is where I left off, wasn't it? Maybe. I feel like this is vaguely familiar, but I just wanted to double check. Okay, so Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming to a theater near you. We got the Amtrak coloration, which was kind of funky. We've got Roblox. We got this thing. It's like a knockoff Tommy Tech. Oh, you did? I'm not sure if you wanted to share that or not. I should ask first. But yeah, bro, I didn't think factory errors existed for Mega Bloks. I know that the tender chassis here is from Edwards, but the owner could have easily done something themselves. The face, on the other hand, yeah, that is the face of suffering. Oh, it was only 26 seconds. That makes life easier. Me when Gordon hits the first toke for 420. Yoom. I feel like there must be a better metric for speed testing, because this ain't it. Oh, not this one? Oh, was it this one? Ah, this one.
Ah, what did you choose Luigi for? He's crap. Stop, Luigi, just stop.
To be honest, I'm not very familiar with the distinctions of modern diesel electric locos, but I see what you're going on about. And the CapCut thingamajig really does, uh, it really does top it all off quite nicely. I didn't think. Well, I think the entire toy was a mistake. Not gonna lie. Like I said, it looked like a knockoff brand Tommy Tech, Gordon. But I didn't know that Mega Bloks had done that for their like Duplo alternative. Oh, you got more? Let's see what you're cooking up. Oh boy. This one's a repost. Ooh, this one's a weird one. But yeah, they must have cut the budget so they could only afford to just paint the logo of Amtrak on that. And then I don't know what to feel about this. It's not my choice of green. And this one can just write off. This one can also write off. Yeah, we can do that too. Let's see. San Diego Imperial Valley, that's a repost. Not sure about this one though, but it is still a big yikes. But yeah. Let's see what we've got.
Damn good while.
Oh yeah, we saw this one. Let's see. Jacket Jail Fries posts, how did John Allen's 410 end up on a thumbnail of a Roblox game? I don't know, let's find out. I hope you didn't leave any personal information in these screenshots. Oh yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. I can see the parallels. Must have used it as reference material, and they didn't know any better. But this, of course, we've seen this before. We've seen the booster truck. Somehow they got away with not using the booster truck here. Would have been nice if they did, because then it'd be extra cursed. Oh, interesting. And of course, we've got our classic Baltimore and Ohio moment here. Step right up for your free meme. But here's the shunter. Now I'm just curious, is that the Baltimore and Ohio locomotive that was used as reference for 040 shunting locomotives in HO scale? I have a strange feeling it might very well be the locomotive that was for that. But yeah, I think that should do it for that. Oh, oh, the first post, not the second video. Okay, let's take one last look. I swear I need to really... Let's see, posts. Well, I thought I saw this. And I thought, oh yeah. I saw that Herzog passed by a diamond crossing around timestamp 1414. Let's bounce over to 1414. Because we always like to see a Unimog. Those are always goofy on the rails. That's the Union Pacific Geometry Train and a Lorem Consist. I feel like that's a lot of motive power. Oh wait, yeah, they needed that generator for all those ballast cleaners. And we got some other maintenance equipment. I don't know why they're on actual separate flat cars. I'm assuming it's just more efficient that way. Let's see, powered Herzog consist starting over the diamond in Rochelle, I'm assuming Georgia? Oh, and they've got the rails going across all of the other rail cars so you can just pass between them all. Yeah, that's weird. But not surprising. You don't see those every day. Spirit of Grafton. Ooh, that's kind of squealy. That is super duper squealy. This one, not so much. And we got ourselves a drone cam, looking at the virtual railfan cam. It'd be funnier if it was a crow. That happened not too long ago with one of my local news affiliates. One of the observation cameras they had for the San Francisco Bay Area had an unexpected visitor from a crow. Or an unexpected visit from a crow, is what I mean to say. But was that it? I feel like that was it. We got some people that I'm assuming aren't supposed to be there. We got some folks that are totally cool with being there. Oh! We do! We do have a bird. Oh, not as cool as it could have been. Everybody's waving. Got ourselves a domesticated cat. Do we have anything else? I have a strange feeling there's another creature that comes up later. Oh, it's a fox. Just minding his own business. An earthquake rattles the signs at San Juan. Wait, was that San Juan Capistrano? Oh, it is Capistrano. I haven't been there in a while. Let's see. Sending things off this week with a satellite train in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's much anything other than a lens flare. Probably, but to be honest, it's nothing to write home about. Like, if California is known for anything, it's tectonic activity. Like, I think my great grandma was born the year of the 1906 earthquake, if memory serves correctly. If not, 1907. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So where were we? Yeah, we were definitely not here. Let's bounce back up a bit. Because it looks like we overshot it for some reason. Somehow, some way. So yeah, seen it, seen it, seen it. Seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it. This is the one that was goofy. The Atlanta and Charlotte Airline Tallulah later became the Southern Railway number 1509 Mauled. Okay, yeah, we did see this one. And it is a Forney locomotive. I'll make a note of that. I do wonder what happens to this locomotive. Is it still around? I have a strange feeling it is. But this just looks. What is the deal with the loading gauge on this thing? It looks so goofy. Like it was originally like a narrow gauge, but it was converted to standard. Let's see, Hoya Fanboys, 1930s. I also love how the station sign says Lepin City. The layers of irony. Oh, wait, this is a knockoff. This is a knockoff, so it's no surprise it says Lepin City instead of Lego City. Curse you, Lepin! Let's see, Matt the Mat. This model train in Fallout 76 with an oversized tender facing backwards. Ooh. Just ooh. And worse off, why does it... Oh my gosh, I feel like this model's been... This looks like a model from ArtStation, not gonna lie. I can just tell straight away from the crudeness. Like, they couldn't be bothered to render their own, so they just decided to, get it from some sort of asset store, like the Unity store or whatever. Found these items on Temu. From Hoya Fanboy. This is Matt the Mat. Okay. So yeah. We got ourselves... I don't even know what this is. But it's a modern looking diesel loco, which for some reason has a hook coupler in the front instead of a regular coupler. And we have a fuel tender in the back, which might be a little excessive. We've got the Mugen train, loosely inspired by the manga and the cinematic adaptation of certain chapters from Demon Slayer. I don't know what this is. It's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. It's nice to see the competition is able to outperform in some regards with Lego. And this one's just goofy. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this valve gear. Oh, this one looks even worse. The way it just hangs over the turn and just... It's too low to the ground. Like, it should be a little bit higher. A little bit taller. And why is the Union Pacific and the American flag blurred out? Oh. Me. Wait, there was a funny funnel? Where? Hardly visible. Hardly visible. Maybe. Eh. That's definitely a funny funnel, that's for sure. And of course, we've got Honkai Star Rail, or at least the knockoff of it, which, holy. 3 miles an hour. And something tells me this is not fully built. And I'm not sure how to feel about that. Oh, this is so much worse. I know I've seen something like this on Amazon, but I'm just dying a little bit on the inside. After seeing some of these. But yeah, if that's not worth spinning the wheel for, I don't know what is. Let me just double check to make sure everything's here. Double check to make sure that the whole wheel is visible, and it's not. So let's reset this. Yeah, that's better. Round and around the wheel she goes, where she stops, nobody knows. Gosh dang it. Whatever. Curse of Ra! Now, where is it? Okay, so we got that. I'll just mark it as done in case we stumble across it later. For kicks and giggles. Mr. Steam Engine. After doing a hydro test of a steam locomotive, the water has to go somewhere, right? Yeah, I don't...
Taking a piss. Taking a piss.
Yeah, that is very curious. And let's see. My up locomotive, bruv. You call that a locomotive? That is no locomotive. Get that thing out of here. Hoya fanboy, 1930s. Definitely that engine was built in the late 1840s. I like how the description is about the beginning of the Pennsylvania Railroad in the 1840s, when the picture's taken in 1914. Yeah, that is a cursed meme if I've ever seen one. It was established by the legislature that built an all-track line across the state. The construction was completed in 1854, and the days of prosperity for the mainline canal system, including the Allegheny Portage Railroad, ended almost overnight. Image, Pennsylvania Railroad K4 locomotive. Well, okay, so technically it's a valid placement because it was probably within the larger context of a article or something that had to do with the overall history of the Pennsylvania Railroad before Penn Central. Admittedly, it would have been nicer to have something more relevant to the start or whatever, but maybe they should have clarified that or whatever. I don't know. Panzer Fox. The wreck of the MP-26 near Snyder, Texas. Most disastrous accident on the RSP. Not a soul cut short. April 20th, 1926. Unknown photographer. So yeah. We always love to see it when everybody survives. At least that's what I'm assuming they mean by not a soul cut short. Mukoskila is at it again. This train was specifically designed to cause as much pain to my fellow rail fan as possible. If I can grab a hold of the play button. Yep, that is definitely... Actually, we should be able to see it on YouTube, and we can see it a little bigger. Now, this is quite a lot to take in, so I'm gonna have to pause a lot. Of course, we've got the plow that's completely scuffed. We've got the stock audio. that you can find off the Sound Wiki or basically any TV show. We've got messed up valve gear that's misaligned. We've got generic express, not that one. And the tenders, of course, obviously backwards. Got some passenger cars, then freight cars of all sorts, and then more passenger cars, and then more freight, then passenger, then freight. We got ketchup and mustard here, not gonna lie. More passengers, and of course, the luggage caboose, because why the not? I'm internally screaming right now.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
But yeah, congratulations to you on getting your accounts official or verified or whatever it is. Panzer Fox, the London Midland and Scottish Garret from the UK, 1927. 33 were made. Some of these had self-trimming coal bunkers, which rotated the coal bunker. I'm sorry, what? What the does that mean? And this wheel arrangement's just kind of weird. Something about the proportions just feels off. I just can't... Oh. Oh, that's what they meant by rotate. Oh my gosh. So we've got the slats to open here. You pour the coal in and then just tumbles on over to be introduced into the firebox. Yeah, I remember seeing the right half of this image. Don't remember seeing the left half of this image. Like, what the actual... I mean, look at this thing. It's huge. I feel like it wastes so much energy that could have been used for something else. And there's more images, because of course there is. Oh, Lord, don't tell me there's funny funnels up in the front. Okay, I think we've seen this one. Okay, so technically there arguably is, maybe? It's kind of hard to tell. I think... Oh, I think I know what it is. This is where the water gets poured in, and these are air vents to make sure that the water is able to properly circulate, and it doesn't do any weird gluggling or whatever when it's poured in. I guess I can scoot this over then. Didn't know I could do that. Now then. Oh boy. European rail cars carried by a Conrail freight logo. Just disgusting. The add-on Wire Mod is creating errors. Check the problems menu for details. I don't think that's the only problem you got there. The blue E1 by 13. Just this face. It's just perfection. It's just perfection. This needs to be an emote. Not gonna lie, it needs to be an emote on 7TV, on Train of Thought's YouTube channel. Go check out Train of Thought's YouTube channel. That's where you can find all these cursed trains, of course. There should be a link in the description down below to the Discord that serves as an invite code. There's also the link to his YouTube channel and his Twitter at TrainFactGuy. Go check him out. Go check out his Discord. Submit your own cursed trains. I'm sorry, what? I thought Maxwell was just based on a CG model of a cat. Oh no, the Macpherson gas baggage rail car from Wes. I don't know why anybody would do this. But it looks like they just cannibalized the steam locomotive and just turned it into a gas mechanical. And technically it is Toby, and it's got a funnel that goes through a roof, so I guess that counts. Oh.
The Milwaukee Road.
I am unaware of this. I am unaware of this. But yeah, we are going to mark this as done. I'm going to hop back into the void. Still need to fix that. Let's see. Camera 3. Okay. Just put that down. Okay, I'm back. Now then. Mr. Rickroll Astley. I think the big issue is that the wheels are clipping through the tracks. That's my biggest qualm with this image. Oh, and apparently the plow's doing that too. And the coupler's yellow for some reason. And the grass texture's all goofy. And the rails are too tall. And maybe the proportions of the tender to the locomotive are a bit off, and actually the proportions of everything are off a little bit. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, let me just zoom out. Hop over to the next one. The GCR 4960 jump scare. It's so dark. Somebody needs to brighten this image up. Otherwise, it really doesn't count as a jump scare if you can't really see it, now can you? Hoya fanboy 1930s. This won't create any problems if I just make this on my layout. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I am not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Anyway, Panzer Fox at it again with Czechoslovak State Railways Tatra Tower railcar. Czechoslovakia from 1928. 221. Oh, it's these weird little... Yeah, we've seen these before. Why would you do this? There must be a practical reason that I'm unaware of. Develop the vehicles known as tower railcars to transition passenger transport on branch lines and narrow gauge railways with low passenger density from steam to internal combustion engines. Designer Hans Ledwinka's idea was to simplify operation and reduce costs with a single elevated driver's cab. This chassis corresponded to the two-axle goods wagon, and the engine was suspended in the middle. The driver sat above the engine on a rotating chair from which he could see both directions of travel. Oh, the more I learn about it, the weirder it gets. But where on earth is the engine? It says it's supposed to be around here, underneath the cab, which I'm assuming is a real excellent seat warmer for the winter time, and a general roaster of the cab in the summer. Blue Lobster Express, no! Blue E113, no! Why would you do this? Oh no! I can just hear this clarion call of these horns. It's probably something obnoxious and not something interesting like this. Oh my, what is this? What on earth is this? From Yield Sea Witch, aka USS Salem, height restrictions and mining dangers meant this narrow gauge loco needed a a bunker for a cab with no windows and a height of no more than 6 feet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look, I have seen my fair share of mining locomotives, right? Often they're powered by compressed air or electricity. Often the cab is fully enclosed on the top and it's got metal mesh on the sides to stop debris from falling in and that sort of thing. I don't need to know all the gruesome details of the passing of Maxwell. Thank you. But it's an outside frame too. That's even weirder. Especially considering this looks like a British locomotive. With outside pistons, no less. So it was goofy enough that it had outside frames, but it was weirder still that it has external pistons. And this looks like it's steam powered, which isn't good. Unless it's fireless, which obviously it doesn't seem to be the case. But that is cursed enough for me to spin the wheel, or at least funny enough a funnel. Huh. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. We'll mark that as done. I will add... Hold on a sec. This is gonna be awkward. Just gonna disappear for a sec while I go and fix something, because for some reason VC Face decided to delete all of my props. It must have hit something or whatever. Doesn't matter. Should be able to add... Blue Lobster. Okay. No, wait, that's not working. Okay, that's better. Normally I wouldn't need to do that, but this is an exception, so... Okay. Unfortunately we do not have Red Lobster. But yeah, oh, right, I keep forgetting about how massive North American locomotives are compared to their European counterparts. Like, I swear it's so small. In the lengths between this wheel set and this wheel set, you could fit the entirety of the drive wheels of this locomotive. Maybe I should have a lobster themed model for some reason or another. I'm not exactly sure how I'll do that. But I do like that idea. Let's see. Memes or Smith? Or is it Memes or Myth? Or is it Memes or something? I don't know. Whatever it's supposed to be pronounced. TEM2s with trolley bus pantographs used as improvised electric shunters. Now that's some Soviet engineering right there. Yep, that's definitely Soviet engineering. Hey Xander, welcome to the stream. Yes, very much so. Let's see, Hoya Fanboy, 1930s. Waiting in line at the train clinic. Our patient list includes the 1060, the 2037, another 27, a 2037, a 2018, and a 2056. And they all have their own ailments, including no flywheel motor, no front wheel, missing front, bent railings, and a missing smoke box door. Yeah, this must be the one with the missing smoke box door. This is the one that had ripped off. And oh boy. And of course, we had to top it all off with a bit of Tim Hortons here, am I right? Wouldn't have it any other way. And that kind of looks like the end of it. Like there are no more posts. Hmm, that's a tough one now that I think about it. Like where do I start? Like I had so much there was so much children's media that just traumatized me as a kid for no apparent reason, or at least no apparent good reason. And the people who worked on these productions, they weren't trying to terrify anybody, but for some reason I was just completely scarred for life. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. It's wizard time, says the G-Tail. Yep, yeah. Anytime the G-Tail gets mentioned, we have to do what we must. Still haven't fixed the soundboard yet. I really want to get that fixed at some point. There's just too much to do and so little time in the day to do it. But maybe if I just... Oh. Yeah, we already saw that one. So I guess that's going to be it. Unless there's any other requests. But yeah. Let me just go reset back over here. Just make some adjustments here. Okay, I'm back. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. But yeah, I think that should be it for this evening. Stay tuned for next week for another live stream on a Friday, hopefully. I'll probably be busy with one thing or another at some points this weekend. Oh, Indonesian railroad crossing. What is there some specific crossing that I'm unaware of? Uh, displayed left and right. Oh, like it would tell the direction that it was coming from? I think there was another one in Georgia that also did that. Oh, yeah. That was definitely Georgia. That is definitely sounds like something that was manufactured and used in Georgia. There was a whole video essay about it from Tor's Cabinet of Curiosities. Oh, uh, that's a good question. Let me go check. I don't think I have a particular opinion of them that I am aware of. But yeah, let's skip this. Put this over here for later. We are going to check on... What was it? Railroad crossings. Start with that. Rail transport in the Netherlands. Images. Yeah, this looks like your pretty typical European style railroad crossing. With the goofy round crossing gate arms. Here's one that actually has straight ones. Here's another that is rounded as well. I do have to say it's interesting that the crossbucks are duplicated here. Like, I wouldn't think that would be necessary. Like, one just kind of blocks the other. I have misspelled Indonesia. Okay, that fixes it. Actually looks kind of similar to the one in the Netherlands, at least when it comes to certain arrangements of crossbucks. But yeah, we got this one over here in Jakarta, Indonesia. Pretty mundane. Oh yeah, there was a hat on me this whole stream because it's 420, and when I think of 420, the first thing that comes to mind, of course, are MLG montage parodies, and one of the several memes from that you'll see in the thumbnail is the fedora. I think I mentioned it earlier in the beginning of the stream, where there was this joke about 10 years ago. Oh gosh, it's been 10 years since MLG montages were actually relevant. But I would imagine, I would definitely imagine, but I was wearing this hat because it's part of the meme. I really wanted to modify it so it was a stat tracking fedora, but I didn't have the time for that because I spent all of that time making the thumbnail for the stream. Like, we could have had a stream at like 5-ish if I knew what I was doing and had prepared, but obviously that was not the case. Oh, I see. You want to... I would imagine it's kind of crazy. Oh gosh. So yeah, this is kind of expected to an extent. Oh. Oh wait, this is India. Oh gosh. If that's not a cursed image, I don't know what is. And let's see, we've got this over here. This looks so claustrophobic. Like, how do you not have your scooter or moped just completely fall over and then knock everybody else down? But yeah, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble trying to find what you had in mind. I think this is the closest I can get for now. But yeah, I can see a bit of the traffic that's being obstructed, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. I feel like this is Photoshop though, like they added these signals here as an afterthought in Photoshop. I don't know why you do that. I I am inclined to agree, Jeremy. May as well use that opportunity to go actually take a look and hear it for myself. Just gotta backtrack a bit. Spoorwagengang, Dagraveen, Dutch Railroad Crossing on YouTube. Okay, so that sounds okay-ish. I will say that it's a little too fast. And it's kind of weird looking how it just kind of... The sounds don't synchronize with the lights. Whoa! I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to look like that. Indonesian railroad crossing? We shall see. Let's see, there's a whole playlist here. Oh gosh. But I don't want a whole playlist. I just want a video. Like this one. Oh, that's strange. Oh, I see, I see. So I guess it's a curse signal of sorts. Because there's no railway tracks to speak of. Come on, come on. Why is it so hard to find videos? Just straight up videos. This is... Oh gosh, trains in water. It appears we have found trains in the flooded once again. But I think it's a little late to, Oh gosh, that is weird looking. Gonna have to add that to the list. But yeah, this is probably... Now this just sounds like a very sad ambulance in a cartoon. It must be the monsoon season, if that were the case. Oh, right, I guess. German railroad crossings and Danish railroad crossings, and give me your thoughts. I guess, sure, why not? I think I have a vague idea of what to expect with the German rail crossings. The exception, of course, would be the... What is it? The Danish one. But yeah, let's crack this open. This is the saddest sounding bell. The European-style crossing arms with the extra chains to stop people from scooting underneath on their bicycles. I feel like this is probably a very dated crossing gate arm and setup, just from all the weathering and other indicators. Oh, I see, I see. But I'm... Oh, you can see the arm just moving back and forth to ring that bell. That is interesting. I just had the strangest feeling that would have never been possible in the United States because somebody would have just tried to grab all the little components and sold them for scrap. This one looks like it's a much more recent version with an electric bell, as mentioned in the chat. Oh yeah, one moment. I do wonder why the arms are taking so much time to come down. What am I hearing? It's like a... Is it the engines of the car that's in this corner here? I just have the strangest one. The strangest idea about this one. Like, the crossing gate came down so early. And I'm not exactly sure why. So yeah, there's that. Oh, here it is in winter. Oh wait, this is a Dutch rail crossing again. So let's see, German rail crossing, Danish rail crossing. I'll try to get to everything as best as I can as soon as possible. Ooh, the Danish one actually looks more minimalistic. Let's see, NetRail, a random rail crossing in Denmark, and another one. The bells sound so dinky. And they stop prematurely. I don't know, I feel like there was a lot of missed opportunities here, but, you know, when you need to build out your entire rail infrastructure after being occupied by the Germans in the Second World War and then being bombed to oblivion, I can't help but feel like you need to rebuild as fast as you can with as little resources as possible. So, I should not be surprised that it looks as dinky as it does. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, we were going to see the CSX. Was it the 75? No, wait, it was not the 75. It was the 75. 98 in 2001. Crazy Eights incident. Crazy Eights incident. Why is it so hard to find videos of this? It should be way easier. VHS newsreel in Ohio, circa 2001. Yeah, it really doesn't want to cooperate with me. Yeah, I'd imagine oh. Oh, you want me to see this video?
Think they're funny? What do you guys think of my prank? Ring, ring. Hello, what's that? What do you mean they hit the second tower?
Did that actually happen in the cartoon where he says they hit the second tower?
They hit the second tower.
I can't believe you rickrolled me with another Twin Towers joke. You're making me feel like Jay Schlatt. I don't think I spent a lot of time assessing that, but we can go check that out. Let's see. Things I might not know. I think I have seen this video. This is a crossing gate that Tom Scott talks about, where you have to manually pump the lever to lift the arms up when you want to cross the tracks. Let's see, more moments of madness at UK's level crossings. Let's see. This is not helping. This is not helping. Manual level crossing gates. Let's see, we got Hungary, we've got... Why are there so many images, videos of Robloxian 2.0 raising and lowering a crossing gate? Ah, yeah, level crossings, 2020. This might help. The crossing gate arms are so stumpy. Another train is coming if lights continue to show. Keep the crossing clear. Now that is very curious. And that is very ear grating. Are we gonna see the train pass through? Okay, that was a pretty short train. That's what she said. Yeah, 2-car DMU. Oh, the pitch is different. I would think they'd have a more uniform sound at Kedby. Maybe it's here. Essex, Cambridgeshire, Berkshire, Yorkshire, Cambridgeshire, East Sussex, Suffolk County, London, Essex, Cambridgeshire again, Lincolnshire again, Berkshire, Norfolk, Bedfordshire, Somerset, Essex, Nottinghamshire, Suffolk again. This one doesn't even have any sound. It just goes down and back up again. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let's see. London, Surrey, Angela, New York. Is there something special about them? But I feel like we're just gonna keep seeing them more. Yeah, it's another goofy sounding one. But yeah, this is very curious. Oh, that's where you're a rail fan? I don't think you should divulge that kind of information if it's too close to you. Let's see. Angela, New York rail crossing. Survey says, rail fanning in 2008. Boy, howdy, was this made in Windows Movie Maker. Well, they aren't always going to be fast. It's a whole lot of nothing. Oh gosh, that was fast. When did the arms go down? Oh, now they did. Classic American railroad crossing. I'm just surprised they haven't zoomed out that much. Oh yeah, I will get to those. It's just this thing is taking its sweet dear time. Any moment now. Any moment. Oh, here it is. Okay, that's better. CSX. But yeah, that seems about right. Let's try the French and the Finnish. Oh, it looks so funny. It's like a cyclops. And oh, hey, it's Remy Gallard. Hadn't seen anything from him in a while. But let's see this crossing over at Beaumarais. We seem to be experiencing a time lapse. That's not going to be annoying. Why did it stop ringing? I would think it would continue ringing until the arms came back up again. For obvious safety reasons, but what would I know? I'm not the one who makes these judgment calls. Like, I would think maybe it's to reduce the amounts of noise pollution in general, but I feel as though that kind of defeats the point of a crossing gates system. Like, the point is to be loud and obnoxious and to block and obfuscate road traffic to stop it from colliding with rail traffic. Speaking of rail traffic, it appears this EMU is just going to park here for a sec while it lets people enter and disembark. But yeah, I was really thinking that it was going to, you know, really hustle. Let's fast forward this a bit. Okay, now it's going. Just kind of unceremoniously just passes by. Accidentally cracked my ankle. Alright, off to finish crossings. Finished crossings look a little bit nicer. Okay, maybe the coloration isn't my choice, but I think the overall design is kind of okay. Maybe I should do a tier list of that. Finished museum train. The Ratatatu past... okay, that is loud and obnoxious. Oh yes, Japanese crossings. Mwah. Perfection. But of course the lights keep blinking, but the bell stops ringing. I'll never understand it. Yeah, this is a heritage railway, so it's not going to have the most up-to-date equipment, but it would appear that other crossings in Finland are similar. Like this one. This doesn't look like it blocks anything. It's kind of redundant. But the lights are on. The arms are not swung down. Okay. This one kind of sounds like a cowbell. I find it fascinating how other people in other countries actually will stop immediately at a crossing as soon as they hear and see something instead of trying to gun through at the last second to kind of bum rush the crossing before the arms come down. I think it makes it easier to slow down now that I think about it, because it kind of engineers you to kind of pay attention a lot further away so that you can decelerate more efficiently. Now that I think about it, it's kind of weird that the crossbuck has an extra half crossbuck. But yeah, we're just vibing here. One moment, please. Because we need to go and experience... Actually, there was another video I had over here. Was it this one? Yeah, this isn't it. Was it this one? Was it this one? Ah, here it is. This is kind of like a video from the other day that I think I shared. But yeah, this is a real place, but the train that's gonna cross has been doctored and isn't real. And it's actually quite impressive, to be honest, because being able to manipulate video prior to the rise of artificial intelligence was no easy feat. Any moment now. So yeah, there was that. Gonna bounce back over Mia to go check out the Amtrak HHPC. I think I have a typo. Those were not a lot of rail cars, but a lot of locomotives. Oh, it's a cab car conversion. I see, I see. But I don't know how that helps. Yes, I will look for the WP... I'm sorry, the WDP for... Oh, there's a startup. It probably means it sounds really cursed. SD40, SD60, WDG4. Ah, here it is, WDP4. From a cold start. It's actually kind of nice. Oh, it sounds like an SD40 to SD45? Interesting. She's struggling. This I'm not aware of. But it's taken 6 attempts, according to the title here, to start up. Oh yeah, one moment. I think we're gonna be here all night at this rate. Now it's just starting to sound like one of the buses at home. And then a light airplane. And it gave up. Okay, so this is where it starts up. Hold on a sec. Let's speed things up. Okay. A while later. Attempt 5 of 6. It's struggling. And it's gonna give up again. Oh, it actually sounds like it's running. So maybe it was only 5 attempts. It manages to idle for a bit, but doesn't sustain for more than a minute. Oh, yes, one moment. So yeah, it quit. Come on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of interesting, but it looks like it's got components from an EMD. The very elusive Hubley's WDP-40 20,006, one of the first WDP-4s in India and manufactured in Canada over 20 years ago. Can be seen here preparing for its morning run as it works as an off-link with the Chikmagalur Ive Yesvantpur Express. But yeah, that is very loud and obnoxious. Brake pressure buildup at notch 3 equivalent to something. Anyway, that is more than enough for that. Let's see. Let's see that double layered Japanese railroad crossing that keeps getting emphasized. Railroad crossing, automatic crossing, Hungary crossing. Let's see, the worst railway crossing in Japan, 40 minutes, completely closed. Yeah, this one's a classic. Ooh, that looks painful. But why am I having so much trouble trying to find them? I will get to that. I'm just trying to find the first one. But I'm having trouble finding it. Let's see. Images. So I'm familiar with double track when it comes to crossing, but not double crossing. Oh, I passed it? Was this the... Oh. Was this the kind of cross... No, that's not the kind of crossing you were thinking of. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Oh, I passed the video? Oh. What, was this the one you were talking about? The worst crossing in Japan, 40 minutes, completely closed? Was that the one you were thinking of, or was it another one like this? I'm just gonna wing it and try this because this is the most cursed crossing that I've ever seen. Oh, don't worry. But yeah, the barriers are always down because there's always a train crossing. Luckily, there's a pedestrian crossing so that nobody has to wait. But if you're in your car, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, for the double pair of lights. Let's see, top. Let's see. Is this the one? Was it this one? No. Was it... Hmm. Definitely not this one. So if it's not that one, but it's further up... Hmm. Now I feel like I'm just being, uh, taken for a ride. Was it this one? I'm gonna need some more details. Oh, scroll slowly down until I see it. But the thing is, it's not this. It's definitely not this. Definitely isn't this. And this is too far, right? Was it this one? Because I don't know, I'm feeling so cooked right now. One moment. One moment. SD45 startup. Yes, very hard. That's what she said. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. Cold start of an EMD 20-645 SD45 on December 15th of 2021. Oh yeah, that's struggling. Come on, you gotta just keep turning over. I know you can do this. I don't know, this sound kind of reminds me of that one dude who was snoring in the meme. Okay, now we're cooking. Still kind of struggling though. Yeah, it's definitely got to be a cold start. Wouldn't see it any other way. Anyway, what was the other thing I was supposed to look for? Dead rails, that's right. Dead Rails wiki. Oh, this is Dead Rails, right. For Roblox. Life or Gore. Well, I think it had a similar prime mover. But yeah. Now this is just ridiculous. The wheels are just completely clipping through the rails, which are too short. But apparently there's a video about this. But I'm not gonna bother to see the whole thing because we'll be here all night. Pretty sure this isn't what it's supposed to look like. And that just makes it all the more cursed. But yeah, there's just more and more armor and barbed wire. Check crossings? I can certainly do that. Let's see. Meanwhile, in Chechnya, that's nice. It's a little map saying, "We are here." Though I would have swore there were more railway tracks in the Czech Republic than that. Yeah, these are electromechanical bells. But for once, we can actually hear the train just coming up this time around. I know they aren't exceptional, but I'm kind of indifferent this time around. That is a lot of sound for not a lot of train. What on earth is going on here? Norwegian rail crossings? Looks kind of similar to what we saw in, what was it, Finland? I think so too. I would like to wrap up if I can help it. And if I can turn the volume down a bit. Because as pleasant as the sound of pouring rain is sometimes, there is an exception. Yeah, I thought it was weird too. It was... probably. And we got the little sticks to prop it up just in case. It's so surreal to see other parts of the world where the crossings come down so early. And to just kind of see them blinking constantly in anticipation for the train to pass. Interesting. Oh wow, it's all the way over there. Boy howdy. At that rate, you may as well have just built a separate bridge. Because this train is taking its sweet dear time. With what appears to be some post-war carriages. But there's a little squealy. Oh, there's another locomotive in the back. Interesting. Anyway, Spanish! Railroad crossing. Why does it look like such a goober?
Hey Meta, is energy conservation key in thermo?
I don't need this ad. Why can't I skip this? Oh, and it skipped itself. It's just standing there, menacingly. But yeah, that just sounds funny. But it does sound kind of futuristic. But the lack of a crossbuck just kind of throws me off. And of course, they've got the pedestrian signals as well. Would have been better with just a crossing arm for the pedestrian side. But maybe that's not my decision to make, or my critique to make either. But yeah, it just keeps going like this for over a minute before a train even passes by. And then we actually have a train pass. It's just so weird. I wouldn't know what the Polish railroad crossing would sound like. Yeah, we should probably be wrapping up at this point, if we haven't made that abundantly clear. Yeah, that's not... I can't believe there's... How could there not be anybody streaming right now? Gotta go check. Cursed Fleischmann locomotive. Frog video. Okay, so there are some people who are live, but I don't think they're necessarily live in the context of something meaningful. Oh, yeah, well, let's see. I think Penguin Zero's probably not gonna be up for it. He hasn't enabled it. Yep, he has not set that up. So let's try... Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess I'll never find out. Okay, one last look. But that's gonna be the end of it. Where have I heard this? That one isn't even trying. There is no uniformity to these. That one sounds like it's dying. I would think the crossing gate arms would be... Okay, now we got some arms coming down. So there are crossing gates in Poland. But I think that's more than enough for tonight. Not exactly, per se, for the Spanish ones, in like Catalonia, etc. Oh, right. That's a tough one. Like, if I say it's American, that's just my bias towards something that's familiar to me. But if I take the Japanese one, which I do appreciate, I still feel like that might not be a complete answer. But I think the Spanish one was kind of nice. I don't think this video is going to get removed. I think I should just be able to just kind of wrap things up here. I want to thank you all for watching. Oh, almost copyright. Well, the keyword being almost. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you. I thank you for that. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. Don't forget to add it to your favorites list if you feel like it. If you financially can, become a channel member or a patron at patreon.com, or donate to me more directly through the Stream Elements link in the description down below, etc., etc. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Good night, everybody.